Guten Tag, meine Damen und Herren, das ist der deutsche Verlierer und willkommen zu Video. Heute spielen Minecraft und los geht's. Don't worry, the rest of the video is in English. I thought I'd record this. I'm playing a Minecraft world that I made quite a while ago, and this first video, I guess this is me showing off what I have so far. I made this cabin here. I should probably go to sleep. So yeah, I made this cabin. I'm not a great builder, but I enjoy building. Fireplace, all my stuff in here. Over here, I started to make potential railroad that goes over there, but I've got a bunch of berries over here growing. Man-made forest, sort of. There was a lot empty here, a lot less forest. Built this house here. I just found on YouTube. I wasn't sure really what to build, so I got this idea here. I've got these spawners so I can actually have villagers, so it's like they actually live here and it's not just me pretending like there are other people here. I've got this mining area here. Yeah, I have this staircase up here that goes through here. I've got another cabin over here. The railroad goes over there. I found a village over there and I created that railroad that goes all the way to it. Another house I found on YouTube, a bunch of cats that I found from one of the villages. Nothing. And yeah, all the houses are empty because I envision it that it's theirs and I have nothing to do with it. And it saves me time and I don't have to worry about it. I've got a balcony here. But yeah, that's the village where I got all the cats. Over here, we've got horse stable, no horses. I am extremely unlucky and have not found a single horse in this entire world. This nice lake area, frozen lake. I never played or ever built in a snowy biome. I actually like it a lot better. There's something about it that's a lot prettier and nicer, and I have nothing over there yet, but I've got this small house here, another one I found. This just loops around back over here, and there's the mining area. I'll actually go through here. This actually connects through, but it's a lot quicker to use the railroad. Call it a railroad, but it's really just a minecart and some tracks. But yeah, here's like a camp, sort of. I've got a fireplace here. Each, 5 houses and station here. I've got different houses for each area. I'm not sure I'm gonna name these areas yet, but yeah, over the 3rd spot I've got so far. You've got this nice view of all the frozen lake and all the islands and areas over here. This huge railroad station, it took me a while to build. Got this house up here, and it's got a nice view of the frozen lake and around here. And this one has a fountain instead of a fireplace, but here's my other cabin, my 3rd house here. I got this house here and this house, a little pond here in the corner. And this is what it looks like when you're coming in. You go around through here. all my houses don't have doors. I've always liked that. It makes it almost cozier. And then there's this house. I underappreciate it. But in this house too, I can't remember if I actually made a... Okay, I did. Yeah, so you can go through here. And yeah, you can overlook everything. It's actually really nice at nighttime. Now we'll go to the two villages that I found. And we're back here, and we go down here. I don't know if I actually finished this, but... yeah, that was the start over there. It's all over the place, but... there's currently no supports. It looks really cool like that, yep. And there's nothing special here, but there is another mining area that I did, and it's actually a pretty large mining area. Yeah, right down here. That is pretty big. Loops around from here far that way, but to look at is that other village. This is a pretty cool railroad system, actually. This one. I went the wrong way. It's pretty confusing. I don't know how many times I've done this. I think it's because it's just the snowy biome. Everything looks pretty much the same. But yeah, there's that side and this side. And I get confused quite often. Look at this tiny little island here. It took forever to create this. I had to clear out the trees and I put the lights up and the railroad tracks. I like to start the world by finding a nice place to start, and I'll go into creative mode to find it. And you know, I just chose this because it was different. Yeah, I really did enjoy the snowy biome better. I'm glad I chose this area. And this is the village up here. It's nothing out of the ordinary. I haven't added anything yet, so... And I think before I end this off, I'll show what it looks like when I fly around. So this is the village. And then going through the railroad track here. Go all through here. Yeah, it took a long time to do this. And this is that other village over here. This looks really pretty at night with all the lights. I really do like this mountain too. I think it'd be really cool to build something up there and expand that city. But yeah, this is what it looks like from above. It's kind of like, what is that, peninsula? This is that circle there. I also did a kind of a park here. It was like tiny park that loops around. I try to make as much use of the space I had in this tiny area. Here's that mountain with the houses that are extending there. Plan to build houses all over here, some over here, and add the railroad tracks through here and the... But yeah, that's pretty much what I've got so far. So, thanks for watching. like and subscribe, and I'll see you next time.